Good morning. Welcome back to This Week at the Chamber. It's April 1st. This ain't no joke. No fools around here, but we are happy and hope that you had an Easter weekend that was eventful, meaningful, good time with your family maybe.
Beautiful weather, all of the things. I know my son got some Easter eggs.
He did great.
And he did great. We didn't even practice. I was proud of him. I was willing to roll the dice. Mm-hmm. It was good. Amy, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, and welcome back. How about we start with this week?
Yes. So tomorrow we have our final session for our Youth Leadership Academy. We're going to be visiting North Arkansas Regional Medical Center for their healthcare focus portion of the day. And then we'll be going to Main Street Service Center where we'll hear from Kevin Merrill and they'll learn some basic mechanics. And it should be a good day. We're really looking forward to it. And then they will graduate later this month on April the 16th.
Every year we try to add a little bit more what they call like experiential learning, right? More opportunities for them to do things and not sit in the classroom. And so this year, Kevin Merrill was happy to host us for some basic mechanics. So a life skill that I wish that I would have maybe picked up on in high school. Some basics besides changing a flat, which I had maybe the basics, but knock on wood, have never had to use it.
Right.
And then also experiential learning with the hospital. We've done a better job of planning ahead and engaging with their team there. So they'll do some stop the bleed type of training with their education team. Shout out to Delbert McCutcheon and Sheldon Rose, who've been taking great care of us. Thanks, guys. That's happening on Tuesday. And then Wednesday we have a big day.
Yes.
A couple of big deals too. Both of these next two are happening both on Wednesday. The State Chamber will be here for a progress tour. Randy Zook is the president and CEO. You heard from him on the panel at the annual meeting, but he'll be here giving his overview of the Arkansas economy, kind of what we can expect to see this year, and engaging our businesses too to see that. I think they're going to tell us some things, but I think they're also going to learn some things by engaging locally of what's meaningful for Harrison and Boone County, for our region that they may not be hearing when they're down in Little Rock or Northwest Arkansas or doing their work across the state. Yeah. And so that's happening on Wednesday. That is an investor exclusive. You have to be a member of the State Chamber or the Harrison Chamber to come to that. But let us know you're coming because lunch is taken care of as long as you register. So let us know. And then that afternoon, Excel by 8 will be here. Excel by 8 does work across early childhood literacy, childcare. They're preparing for the 2025 general session and gathering a business coalition, trying to unite the business community on the workforce issues or the opportunities that are there with early childcare. We're going to learn a little bit more about that on Wednesday. I think it's an awesome opportunity for Harrison to consider joining the coalition and also just learning about the other resources that are happening across the state and see what might make sense for us here in Harrison.
Yeah. Well, then on Friday, we're going to have another one of our entrepreneurship coffees. This one's going to be at the Harrison High School, and we're going to hear the entrepreneurship story of Bill Lovell. You may have shopped in his store at Main Street Merchandise Outlet.
You got it?
Yes. And so that'll be a really fun one, and we'll get to engage with some of the students that are in FBLA and probably some DECA students as well. And we'll be sending out some invitations to that. But if you're interested in joining us for that, you can just give us a call here at the Chamber, and I'll get you registered, 870-741-2659. That should be a good one.
You did great because both of your topics had Main Street something. We're going to be at Main Street Service Center with Kevin Merrill, and then at Main Street, we'll be with Main Street Merchandise Outlet on Friday. So that was good. It caught me up a little bit. Just going to reiterate what Amy just said, which is please register for the coffee. This one more than usual. Sometimes we can just take walk-ins. It'll be a little bit more difficult to take walk-ins on the high school campus. So please let us know you're coming so that we can give them a list of who to expect. And then we'll see you on Friday, 9 a.m.
Yes.
Okay. Today's guest, we have guests. We're back with guests. Matt Bell joins us to talk about the solar eclipse. Today's Monday, April 1st. We are 1 week away from the solar eclipse coming here to Arkansas. Harrison is like 99.9% totality. Yeah. The South Campus of North Arkansas College is in the path of totality. So there's a few different community events happening. we're looking at it both from a tourism side and an emergency management side, because
Correct.
we know that there'll be a lot of people.
There
So
will.
potential for more accidents, it'll be harder for emergency services to get places, but also a great opportunity to showcase Harrison, because everyone in the northwest part of the United States is going to have to go down 65, go through Springfield, Branson, Harrison to get into the path of totality. So we'll see a lot of traffic this week,
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday specifically, leading up until Monday. Exciting times. Here's Matt Bell talking about the solar eclipse. So talking about the eclipse, right? We're 1 week away, or we're in the final week. We're going to air this on the 1st, April 1st. This ain't no joke, though. We're 1 week away.
We ain't no fools.
No fools. Tell us a little bit about the eclipse. You've been given talks to the civic clubs.
Yeah.
Give us the very basics of why it's important for Harrison, and then we'll go from there.
We are, and I hate to use the word, but we are the gateway to the eclipse with our highway 65, 412, 62. There's going to be a lot of traffic flow that's going to come through our community. We have seen an uptick in overnight stays already, anywhere from 40, 50% up to completely occupied. We have a couple of our hotels that are maxed out. Not all of them are, so we're still taking in guests. And the ADR, the average daily rate that we're charging at those hotels, is exceptionally higher than what it typically would be, just because of supply and demand.
Of course.
As far as the eclipse, why it's so significant, there's not going to be another one in the United States until 2045. So for me, I'm not going to be in this position in 21 years, probably. I doubt it. I'll probably be retired and moved on, and I'll get to actually witness it. Maybe I'll travel. But the next one isn't going to touch Arkansas. Not even going to be here close to where we are. You'd have to go for a 8 to 10 hour drive to go to the one that's going to occur in 2045. Whereas here, it's right in your back door, quite literally in your back door.
Mm-hmm. And so for a lot of people are describing it like it's like a once in a lifetime event, maybe, or an opportunity, especially people who may not be in traveling condition by the next one, or have the means to travel. We're right here in the center of the United States, so it makes a lot of sense that everybody in the northwest portion of the United States,
they're coming.
It's got to come right down through us to get to the center line, which is like Hot Springs, Russellville.
Yeah,
like that's where the center
St. Joe
is, right?
A pretty good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but all of the Buffalo National Rivers in totality,
great location to view. Yeah, if you can get a parking spot.
Hmm.
But in Harrison,
early.
we'll get 30 seconds, 30 plus at North Ark South Campus. So we're right here.
Certainly.
Now, for the majority of Harrison, you're 98, 99% totality. But if you go to North Ark South Campus, you will have 100% totality for over half of a minute. So if you can take a quick lunch break, hop down there real quick, see it, get back to work. It's really nice that it's right here.
It sure is. And that's why we're talking about it from both a tourism side, and there's also a whole other set of conversations going on with the hospital and EMS, fire, police, National
Safety
Park Service,
preparation.
all of the emergency management side. It's going to be a strain on our resources for sure.
Absolutely, it will be.
But on the tourism side, it's going to be. I mean, it'll be a strain there as well, but
a good strain.
But a good kind of strain.
Yeah,
right?
we like occupancy. We like people in our restaurants. We like them coming through Harrison. They may see something that they like while they're coming through and say, man, we need to go check that place out again one of these days.
Certainly.
So it could have, I equate it to if you opened up a store, somebody comes in one time, you have a chance to make a sale. And they may come back. They may be a frequent flyer customer for you. So this is our one shot to get people that we would have never had come through Harrison.
Certainly. And we're talking about business preparation as well. So I know there's been some conversations about like the marquee signs of welcoming people on the days before, because the data shows that they're probably going to come in. Most visitors will be traveling on maybe Thursday, Friday before the eclipse actually happens on Monday. Yeah. And then everybody will do a mass exodus. Hopefully they don't. Maybe they'll stay an extra night, because that's good.
We hope so. And we are starting to see some of those that were booked on Saturday, Sunday, going ahead and just taking that extra Monday, because the traffic on Monday is going to be so significant getting out of here. Mm-hmm. So we're starting to see that trend.